Philly, F.A.M.E. So the Bananas 1 situation dropped, then we did the Bananas 1.5.
Money.
I mean, then by the time we got the Bananas 2, that's kind of when the Flyboy wave started.
More money.
And that's when the clothing line and all that started. So
even more money.
So mind you, right? Shout out to Lav, because Lav had a lot to do with that situation too.
Oh,
shout out to my man Lav. He had a lot to do with getting the logo done and the idea and all of that shit.
He did.
So I mean, when we started the wave, I come home from school. I mean, I see Stro with the shirt on. I ain't even paying no mind for it, because I ain't know it was our shit. So I just see, I'm like, damn, that shit hot, but I ain't know until I get in the crib and niggas like, yeah, this what it is. I'm like, oh yeah, and there was only a couple joints at the time. So it wasn't for sale, it was just niggas shirts to wear, just to represent the brand, represent the team and all that. So we ain't never had an idea to make a clothing line. So when we put out Bananas 2 DVD, we got a couple little monkey bar shirts done. A couple joints for us to wear, and a couple people wanted to buy them and shit. Like, just out of nowhere, like we ain't intend to sell them, but a couple niggas wanted them, so we said fuck it. Then we come back around, you know what, grab a couple more monkey bar joints. Since niggas want them, they asking for them. Then we just, you know, let's grab a couple Flyboy joints too. That's when we had the joint with the 6 shirts, because we only grabbed a couple because we ain't know if niggas was going to grab them. Know what I mean?
6 shirts.
Know what I mean? 6 t-shirts, couple niggas in the hood got them, the right niggas in the hood, because you know we still with everybody. So once the right niggas wore them, everybody started coming asking for them.
We took a loss, so don't forget in the beginning we took a loss.
Yeah, we gave a couple joints away, like.
We was grabbing Johns, nobody was buying them Johns. They was like, nah, not the day face. I'm like, man, like, nah, we good. We don't want no printed tees. Like, you know, we had the t-shirt with the printed logo on there. They wasn't feeling that John. I'm like, damn, this shit hot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Took a loss. You know, we gave some out. We did a couple fashion shows, gave some out. You know, we just kept grinding show, you know what I mean? We fought through the storm, you know what I mean? They wasn't feeling it. Then we just gave them this color and that color, and then every color and every size. It got doofy.
That's, you know, got baby
across
clothes,
the street from
like,
Rainbow.
Baby clothes, like first, ain't too many people was doing now. If anybody at the time, like independent clothing lines had onesies and all that. Like
oh man.
Now I mean, I remember we was walking around the hood with bags of shirts. Know what I mean, niggas grabbing out the bag. That's how I first started. Then I remember Money Man, you know, who was across from when they had the barbershop right there at the time. He's like, yo. Cause remember, B and them used to set it right there. He's like, yo, I mean, Main Man and them don't be there no more. They used to be there every now and then. They just stopped. And then Main Man and then Money Man was like, yo, y'all should just set it right there. You know, y'all be walking around with them. Why don't y'all just set up and let people come to y'all? You ain't even gotta do that.
Yeah, shout out Money Man for that. He definitely did, because we ain't think about going over there.
We ain't had I wasn't thinking about that at all.
We trying to figure something out like that, but we ain't thinking about it. But that was the perfect spot. There, bro. You hear me? Like, the cops don't let nobody be right there. Like, that's a spot you can't even set up at and do nothing. They let us rock out. They just seeing the grind. They just seeing young boys really doing something different and like a positive, you know what I mean? How we just had everything just nice and smooth. You know, everybody was just get some money, like, and having fun doing their thing, and it brought joy to the hood. It brought good times, you know what I mean? The young boys was doing their thing too, you know what I mean? So it just all together, it just got doofy, like, you know, it was doofy. The wings was like, you couldn't.
Everybody was rocking.
They was coming from everywhere, like
all the rappers. Then every rapper came down at one point in time.
Love, but it was always love because we was around each other, and you know, when you do good business, and you just a good type boy, like, no, it's no problem. So you know, every business is always good. Like everything always good with us. Like there's no problem. So you know, it was nothing for nobody to come down and show love because it was always love. It wasn't hate. It never was hate with nobody. We never hated. You know what I mean? We try to show everybody love, man. I mean, everybody we fuck with, like, damn, y'all, we try to get on, and we gonna try to get y'all on too. At the same time, while we grinding, we showing y'all love. We put y'all on the joint, like, we put that shit out, and we everywhere with them. Pottstown, Norristown, Flowertown, know what I mean? Westchester, wherever, like, we was like, where wasn't we?
Hand to hand grinding. I was just telling somebody these stories, like we really was hitting these little spots, like
we didn't
little
care
spots nobody
was
going to, like we was showing up there,
that
grinding.
Listen, because it wasn't nothing to us to do. because we was already doing it. This is what we want to do. So it's nothing. It ain't awkward to us. It ain't like, man. It's like nothing. There's no thought about it. It's like, yo, let's go ahead and grab some DVDs and CDs. Come on, we out. Let's go ahead and grab some DVDs and CDs. Come on, we out. Let's hop on the sub. Go down Susquehanna Fest. We're gonna sell them on the sub and then hop off the sub and sell them, walk down the fest and sell them down there and then hop back on the sub and sell the rest of them.
Doing that, like.
By the time we get home, we count money. And every day, then we're gonna grab shirts with that and come out and hit them with the shirts. And then we're gonna grab the hats and hit them with the hats. And then we're gonna throw a fashion show. And then it was goofy because we just had it our way. Like, I don't really want to put anything out there, but we just had it our way. Whatever we wanted to do, we did it. You know what I mean? At a time where it wasn't being done. And we wasn't looking for recognition or nothing. We was just doing what we were supposed to do. But that's what you do where you come from, where we come from. It's just what you do.
And then from there, you know, we ended up getting, I mean, we did a bunch of shit in between the time that we had to run. I mean, we did a bunch of fashion shows, did all type of stuff. I mean, we even put people on that lane because a lot of people from where we from were heavy on the fashion side like that. We bring in people to fashion shows and they turned into models.
The hood to the fashion shows.
And we got them wanting to be models there.
They back there, they shirts off, getting greased up and chest all oiled up, and they buy on oil to walk on the runway. I mean, we bring the hood to Beverly Hills, you might as well say. It was like, I mean, where the hood don't be at. Like, it was all different type of guys back there before we came up there. I mean, they was on a whole another type time. We came like, I mean, that's how we doing it. But once we see we had control, we just had our way. Like, well, we did it so professional, so every avenue was like, they loved it. That's all they wanted. I mean, we was at every fashion show, every school, doing our thing. Look, and we still grinding. They was selling CDs, DVDs, shirts, hats, skellies, and onesies, and pocketbooks, and all type of shit. Whatever you want, and we do a track with you for a couple of hours. I mean, we was hitting them every time. And we just kept it so, I mean, we just kept it decent. Like, so we ain't had to flash nothing and do nothing. Because if you was out there, you seen us. If you was at them spots, you seen us doing it, getting money, grinding, every avenue, you know. So I just like to say, man, shout out to everybody, because everybody was doing their thing, man. Everybody had a part to play in that shit, and it was just crazy at the time, and I appreciate it. I'm just feeling this way when I'm talking about it, because I appreciate everything that y'all done for us. You know what I mean? Like, without the love, without the hate, we couldn't have did it. I mean, we did something, we really did something, and I appreciate what we did, and I appreciate everybody that had something to do with it. I mean, in a way, y'all did have something to do with it. I mean, the love y'all showed us, I mean, the grind, y'all grinded with us, and y'all did business with us, we appreciate every sale, I mean, y'all purchased a shirt. It was girls that came and grabbed stuff for their babies. Nah, I mean, it was all type of stories, different stories we heard at the stand.
Man, bro,
about where people came from to grab our merchandise because they
crazy
with our
story,
grind.
bro. I'm talking about stories like people walking up with the littlest they last money. Like, yo, I gotta get a shirt. Like,
y'all been out here forever. Like, y'all was doing y'all. I seen y'all rain, hell, sleet, or snow, getting at it. I respect it. Like, take it. Just give it. I mean, that's how they was coming. Like, it was just, they were just grabbing just to grab, because they just respected the hustle, and it was crazy because it was love, and I appreciate everybody. And I'm speaking that from all of us. We appreciate all the love, all the sales, all the business that was done. Everything we did, business was good. That's one thing y'all can't say. Business was good every time. Like, everything we did, business was good. Nobody came back and said nothing was wrong with the work. I stand by that. Real rap. Nobody said nothing was wrong with the work. They said we love the work, and we kept giving it to them. Nah, I mean.
And then eventually one day the boy that worked on the Sneaker Village joint in the ad had approached me one day like, yo, man, a lot of people be coming in here with y'all Johns on. I forget the boy's name. I want to shout him out, but he was the manager at the store.
Shout out yourself, first of all. Shout out Show. That was a major move. That was big business.
What's going on, y'all? My name Brahim, Germantown Villa manager. Y'all know we just got in this new shirts that we just got in for my man 13 Venango, Flyboys. You know, shirts is over here. Orange John, Fly Talk. You know, they do different designs on everything. Fly Talk, Fly Style. I love fly girls, whatever. Come cop. Germantown and area. Fly Boys.
Like I said, yeah, because once that happened, a lot of people, like, they really, that cemented us, bro. Like, that put us on a whole nother level, because, like, nobody at the time, no underground independent clothing lines was even in the Ville at the time.
Just think about this, show. You got some guys from the hood, right, that just took an idea, and this is something they don't even do. This ain't nothing we grew up doing.
No, we wasn't no
any avenue we was towards.
Designers,
we wasn't never doing fashion shows. Mind you, I went to Dobbins, and I seen fashion shows every year I was there. We always had a major fashion show, but I had no parts of it. That wasn't something I was into. I looked from afar, but I had no parts of that. You know what I mean? But now that I see what was involved with doing that stuff, I would have had parts of everything, because it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like, shout out to every school. There's so many schools to name in the tri-state area, but I swear we touched all of them. Like, every time I think about it, I'm like, yo, we went here, we went there, we did this, we did that, we did that, we did this. Damn, we went there, damn, we was over there, and it was all good business. And to this day, it's all good business. Like, we did good business. Nobody complained about the work. They loved the work.
Right.
They loved the work. That's what we stand by. Like, I mean, the work. You got it, I mean? Because we only as good as the work is. If the work ain't good, we're no good. I mean, so we make sure the work good with the bars or whatever we was doing. We made sure the work was good. The fashion shows was crazy. We ain't even know nothing about them, Joe. When we came there, them guys was back there acting a fool. We like, whoa, that's how y'all back here acting? We gonna act the fool too, but we gonna be on, I mean, on a whole different type time. And the ladies loved that. So every time we came, it was love. I mean, like, that's some Fly Boys. Until we, I mean, we dressed accordingly. I mean, pockets accordingly. I mean, things outside is accordingly. You heard? So it was nothing we wasn't doing.
Right. Especially, like I said, after the Ville situation, like how that came about, like how the boy said, I mean, I might as well try to get him. He plugged me in with the boy to hollered at him. Long story short, that went through, that kind of solidified us. So a lot of people would wonder, like, damn, y'all definitely had it on lock. If you was around at the time, you remember everybody wearing their clothes, everybody doing this. So, like, what happened with all of that? Why they, not me, why they take off their little niggas' thought? So then I would come to you like, damn, at one point in time, this what I seen happen with you, I say 2011, Jordan born. Nah, I mean, once you became a father, you kind of had to, because we was running around doing us before that. Then once you became a father, it's like you had to kind of switch it over and get more on that and make sure you had bread for her. Like, you really got a heavy daddy move, bro. I seen that. Like, you kind of really, like, had to take it serious, which was understandable.
Right.
I'm trying to think, was Jayden born the same year? I'm trying to think, like.
I don't remember if Jay was born the same year, but it was a lot of shit going on at that time, so it wasn't even just that. Even though that was a major situation, it was a lot of shit going on at that time, bro. Like, and a lot of shit just stopped being fun for me, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, on some real shit. Like, it was just a whole bunch of shit at that time, like a couple of deaths, know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I was gonna get to
that was
too,
heavy. Know what I mean? I don't really want to get even speak on too crazy about, but just to give you an idea what I'm saying, it was like a lot of situations at that time. And I had got like, I just fell back on some real shit. Cause when I'm doing what I'm doing, show, it's like, it's not even me doing, like, even when I'm grinding, whatever I'm doing, it's not even me doing nothing. It's just like what I do, like, you know what I mean? So it's like nothing to do, it's effortless, you know what I mean? But at that time, how I was feeling, like, my mood changed, you hear me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm usually in a good spirit and I like to talk my talk, I like to keep it moving, you know what I mean? But I'll be on a positive vibe, and I just wasn't at a positive time, like a lot of shit going on, you know what I mean? and I just fell back. Like, it was some real shit. I just fell back. And I regret falling back as hard as I did. I wasn't grinding, I wasn't doing nothing. Like, I stopped even with everything, not just music, but like a lot of stuff I just stopped doing. Fell back, got to like a deep little, like depressed type mood, know what I mean, on some shit, because it was just so much shit going on in my life that I couldn't understand what was going on. Know what I mean? I was hurt, know what I mean? And I wasn't the same type of boy, some real shit. I had to bounce out that shit, bro, some real shit. Like, I had to bounce out, I had to get my shit together, bro. So I'm looking at it like, know what I mean, at the end of the day, I gotta take care of myself first and foremost, because I can't do nothing for nobody else if I ain't take care of myself. So I had to get me right. And then I wanna be there for the motherfuckers I love, man. Like, know what I mean? But I had to get myself together, sure. And I was depressed, and I was going through a lot of shit. So I had to get myself together. I had to fall back. I left that rap shit alone. I wasn't even grinding no more. I did a couple of gigs. I'm like, this shit ain't. I still wasn't feeling happy. Like, I had to bounce out that shit. You know what I mean? Thanks to the people I have in my life. You know what I mean? Certain people that stuck by me, was there for me and pushed me. I was able to bounce out of it. You know what I mean? Now I'm back here, shit, you heard?
Right. And then the mix of that time, I mean, because it was a couple years, you still was doing recording shit here and there. Like, niggas still wanted to do shit with you, even though you wasn't even on no rap shit. Like, niggas would hit you like, yo, let's go to the studio. So you'll just go with other motherfuckers sometime and lay a verse. Or sometimes you just go and just lay some shit. You'll just be in the mix at the studio. So I say all that to say, that's how the Best of Face came about. Know what I mean? So I was like,
tracks from here.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab some old tracks. I mean, some tracks that he laid here and there that everybody probably ain't even hear yet. Just put a little tape together. Know what I mean? Put that shit out there. So that's where we at with it right now.
Right.
Know what I mean? So you definitely, I mean, you got a crazy story, bro. We ain't get into all deep into it because I don't want to be too biased. And I mean, because I know the whole story. But you definitely got a crazy story. And I got a lot of my shit from you. So therefore, you started a whole lot of shit. Because if you never did all the shit you did, we'd have never had the Bananas DVD. Therefore, all them niggas that was on any of them DVDs that we introduced prior to never had that type of light. Then we'd have never had the clothing line, and you don't even dig how many clothing lines we inspired. Like how many people used to hit me up like, yo bro, how y'all do this? Where y'all get this from? You know what I mean? Putting niggas on game on how to do it. How many other niggas did DVDs because they seen our joint? Hitting me up like, yo bro, how to do this, how to do that? Putting niggas on game, now they got their own DVD. Like we know niggas personally, they got their own DVD that got it from us. We know niggas personally with their own clothing line that got the inspiration from us. We know niggas that's rapping, that's doing well now, that was inspired by us.
Right.
So if you that never did none of the shit you did, none of this shit would even be possible, even including Philly F.A.M.E TV. Fast forward to that.
Right.
Because you started off the camera, and I kind of picked it up from there, started fucking around with it, and took it from there. So had you not did that, none of this shit would have never hit. I mean, this is a crazy story that started a whole lot of shit. Know what I mean? So
right. I just like to thank the people who I seen do stuff that inspired me to do what I did then. Cause know what I mean, it ain't just come from out of nowhere. Now you get inspired, you see people doing certain stuff, you take certain things and run with it. I'm just glad that I seen certain people. Whoever was doing anything at the time, you just want to do positive things, man. Like, that was a positive thing to do, because at that time, bro, listen, man, even though we was in the mix and we was around and, you know, whatever we was doing, we did something, like, we tried to change it up a little bit, like, know what I mean? We did something different, like, we didn't want to just keep doing the same thing, know what I mean? We tried to do something different and make a new wave to get the folks, like, we was doing it for the folks. We had a team and niggas that were messing with us, and we was trying to get us away from here. So we was trying to do whatever it takes. So we did something different, but we did it a different way though. Like we was selling shirts. Nobody was selling shirts. Like we was selling shirts.
Right, we was trying to trying to get away from the other shit and try to do something else. Like yeah.
Bro, listen, bro. Remember we was selling the trellis?
I forgot to bring that up. That's when we first started. Because the first DVD, the white boy had edited it. We had to pay him. This joint is when I edited the joint. Like when I learned how to edit.
We was grinding, bro. Listen, we was grinding so crazy. We was selling trailers.
Put
a
a
trailer
minute
to our
trailer
DVD.
out. Yeah, but then it's 2 DVD.
We sold that joint for $1. We just put it together and burnt them up, sold it for $1 just to see how many we could sell. We was going everywhere selling. We was walking around with
that trailer was
thousands of dollars in ones off a trailer. We was walking past schools everywhere. Yo, buy DVDs for $1.
Popping, bro. That shit had damn near 100 grand on YouTube. I don't even know if you know that. That trailer got damn near 100,000 views on YouTube. That's probably because everybody heard about that joint in the streets. Like
crazy.
That definitely something different nobody was doing. I remember you and Stro out there. I was like, damn, y'all niggas killing them
every
with them
day.
jokes.
We was doing it. Yo, look. That's what I'm saying when I say it wasn't fun no more. And things wasn't fun no more. Because we was doing, yo, man, Stro would get up on a normal day, bro. And like the night before, we'll burn up like 400, 500 trailers. You know what I mean? Which is like a 5-minute DVD of the preview to the DVD we about to drop. So we bringing Bananas 2 out. This is the trailer for Bananas 2. Like this the preview for it. It's only like 3 minutes to 5 minutes. And it's on the DVD. We burnt it. We said we gonna sell them for $1. It cost us nothing to burn it because we already got the tower to burn the DVD. So we just burning shit up, burning music up, and burning CDs up just to go sell them, just to grind, just to be in a mix and talk with people and put our product out there. Like we was willing to just go out there every day on a normal day, just get up, throw our shit on. I mean, go out there selling trailers and bust it up with motherfuckers and let them know the Flyboys is coming. Like that's the type of time we was on.
That started
that's
the
the
whole
dedication we was on, but it wasn't even like a dedication to us. It was just like we knew we was popping, so we popping. Look, you talking that shit, you talking that shit, talking that shit. Like we really talking it. Look where we come from. We know we really do this. Know what I mean? This is what we do. This is where we come from. So it's nothing to do it. Know what I mean? So we just felt like we was doing it.
And on top of that, because that's when the paper chase of we kind of was dying and down, we had to establish ourselves because everybody kind of knew H. Everybody knew him. So we had to let niggas know us. Yeah. So we had to let niggas know us.
Yo,
like.
H had it. Like I said, shout out my man H. He know he was doing his thing. That's how I know he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing to the point so crazy that I was doing my thing off the strength of him doing his thing. That was goofy. I can't put everything out there on that type time, but just know like that's goofy. If you able to do something, do your thing on the strength of your man doing this thing, it's crazy.
Nah, that was definitely a crazy experience, man. In the last couple years, you been heavy daddy, boy. I mean, definitely for sure. But like I said, still dropping shit here and there, but definitely been heavy daddy move, man.
No, that's true because I never had a fight. Like I mean, nobody know my story, but people that do know me, like my father was never there, bro. So it was like I felt that I mean, I'm trying to fill that void at the same time too. Like I ain't never had that in my life, so I would be damned. You know what I mean? If I do the same thing, I know how that shit felt. That shit still hurt me to this day. So why would I do the same? Why would I make somebody hurt the same way somebody made me hurt? You know what I mean, I know how that shit felt like. So I try to so far to be from that. I mean, plus I just love my, that's my only child. Like I mean, ain't the greatest feeling in the world, but. Yeah, I felt like I said shit. I felt back, man. I mean, there was a lot of shit going on, bro. I just ain't feel it. The energy, like I'm telling you, we was getting up. The shit we was doing. I'm down the basement, bro, burning. I got the hot glue gun, bro. I don't know how to use this. I'm burning my hand, bro. I never like, know what I mean? I'm burning my fingers up with this hot glue gun. I'm talking, know what I mean? I'm talking my talk to the females, getting them to come down there and help me. Like, know what I mean? Like, I need help. Like, it was crazy. That's how I know this shit was popping. I had like 3 girls down the basement. Hot glue guns and patches and hats for the stand. Like, they was like, I don't want to get, know what I mean, all too crazy in that shit, man. Like, know what I mean? It ain't no disrespect to nobody. But I'm just trying to give y'all an idea of how it was just from that. Like, that was crazy. Like, we was like, they was down there patching them hats together just because they knew, I mean, that they wanted to be down with the right team. Yeah,
we had the wave, man.
I mean,
definitely had
that
nice
was goofy,
wave.
man. This ain't no cockiness or nothing. It's just what it is. Like
we got plenty of stories we can tell. Like we ain't even gotta get into too.
Shout out the whole area. I know I always say that, man. If you listen to any of my music, man, best of Phase 2. I mean, just hit. You know, it sound light though. You hear me? I ain't really get too heavy yet. I mean, my man Ace Man talk heavy. I mean, I'm actually kind of talk heavy for one time. I mean, so I could just really give y'all the talk.
I'm get on that fly talk, man. Like, you know, I EP'd this joint. I was like, you know, cause mind you, like you inspired me to rap. Like, you ain't never rap, I would have never rapped. So I always listen to all the music you've been bringing since before I even started rapping. So I took the joints, like, these my favorite joints. These them like, this ain't all of them because we couldn't get everything, but out of the shit that we did have, I'm like, these the joints I rock with. So this my playlist. This my best of Face playlist. This the shit that I'm riding to. This the shit that I'm gonna be banging. You know what I mean?
Look,
so by the time they see this shit be out. We got the hard copies on deck right now. We're gonna put it online at some point, but right now we got the hard copies on deck. We're gonna have the info on the video so y'all can hit the info to get y'all copy, and it'll be online soon. But I mean, EP coming soon. We're gonna do a little EP. We're gonna start fucking around because I mean, like at this time, like
thank you, show me and my 10 fans that I got. We thank you, bro. If it wasn't for you, bro, real right, this shit wouldn't be out. Nothing to be out. I wasn't doing I wasn't doing that music.
I had to motivate you, bro, because I'm saying, bro, I'm doing all these interviews. I'm helping niggas get back lit. Yeah. There's a lot of niggas running around from our era talking they talk, and I'm like. I mean, I fuck with everybody. Everybody doing their thing, but I be like, if anybody can do their thing, like. Bro can do his thing right now. We don't really need nobody.
I still talk the talk.
We got the platform. Now I mean, you got the platform like we always did. Like we showcased ourselves from the rip with the Bananas DVD. Now we got the Philly Fame shit. We had to put ourselves on. Like even to this day. Like so we gonna definitely keep niggas posted on all the new shit. Right now we gonna hit them with this classic shit, and we gonna get into the new shit too. But yeah, man, we're going to sign off for now, man. We're going to come back after some time passed. We put out some new stuff. We're going to come back and update the people. But yeah, I did a lot of stories, man. This joint definitely...
watch them joints. They real showing. You giving niggas a platform. Like, I mean, you doing the show. Like, I mean, real rap, bro. Like, you going to inspire. Just imagine the person you going to inspire to do something. Because you doing it all, so... You gonna inspire somebody to do something real doofy, like you doing something positive, and you doing your thing, you been holding it down for the city for so long, you know what I mean? So soon they gonna show you the recognition you deserve. And if not, you know, it's gonna be, you gotta keep doing your thing. We don't really look for that though. We don't look for the recognition. Sure. We just do it on the strength of the love, like, you know what I mean? That's why you still doing your thing, like the love's still there. I just love them bars, man, bar for bar, like that's why I say bar for bar, man. I'm one of them, bro. Like, if you just listen back on any, just check these joints out. Like, you gonna hear the craziest bars you ever heard, and I always been like that. You know what I mean? As far as in Philly, I held it down. You know what I mean? Like, y'all might ain't hear about me. Y'all might seen it in 1,000 DVDs. You know what I mean? But if y'all go back, listen to them bars, I'm like, damn, boy, held it down. I ain't gonna hold you. He was talking that talk. We just ain't even pay attention. You know what I mean? We wasn't even think about that shit.
You never really had individual projects like that or individual songs even. That mean you ain't got that many songs by yourself. Like you was always a team player. Like you on songs with other people, got crazy features. I mean, and songs and mixtapes that we done, but never really nothing by yourself like that.
Right, that's another reason why wasn't really. That wasn't that. Like that's what I'm saying. It wasn't really. That's why I knew people like if I went harder, they could, but it never was really my. Like I love music, but even though I like to rap, that was never. I ain't never think that's what I was going to do. Cause I ain't never think. You know what I mean, it was going to be that. We just like everything just got goofy and shit. You know what I mean, but at the same time, we was doing a crazy job. We was. I mean, but it was natural. It was like that shit just happened because it was natural shit. Like, I ain't think. You know what I mean, for us on that type of time with the music shit. I shouldn't have thought that way, but I always thought that way. Like I ain't gonna be no rapper, but I like to rap and I like to grind, so I know I can make some money doing this and then bump to somebody doing this and then do that and then take that and do that. And you know what I mean, that's how I always look at it. Like I ain't gonna make crazy money off the music, but I'm gonna let the music get me into a door where I can make some money. And that's gonna help me make some other money, and that's how I'm gonna make my money. Like that's how I look at it. That's why.
So yeah, we're gonna keep them updated, keep them posted, like I said, man. In the meantime, we're gonna sign out, man. Make sure y'all grab that Best of Feast. I mean, it's gonna be the hottest shit smoking for the spring and the summer, like all bars, all verses.
You're not gonna be disappointed, man.
50 joints.
And you can take some of these joints, flip it around. I mean, turn to your bar or something, man. I mean, flip it around on a new age. I mean, but every avenue. Shout out everybody from the Ave doing their thing, man. You already know. Shout out everybody down Lugan doing their thing. Everywhere doing their thing. You hear me? Big business. You already know, man. You hear me? Jody Jaw.
Another scuff beat.